Greetings to everybody from the future. Welcome back to the Prologue world. We're in for episode 6 today. I hope things are going well for you in the future. Things are kind of alright currently. It's July 1st of 2024. And I think things are going alright, you know. It feels like perhaps the world is not going to end in a nuclear disaster. But it's still kind of unsettling, you know. It's not very clear what will happen yet, but you know, there's good reason to be hopeful. So, if you are from like the distant future, I don't know, you know, how far in the future people might watch this. Let me know. Let me know how it's going over there, where whatever time you're watching this from. All right. Anyways, let me get right into what I'm doing today. The plan for today is actually very simple. I'm just gonna chop trees. I already have my axes. Oh, I need torches. Let's make a bunch of torches. I got the charcoal ready for the torches. There we go. Now I have a bunch of torches. Okay. Tree chopping time. I'm basically this. I'm just gonna work my way in that direction, chopping trees today. Do I have my hoe? Yeah, I already got my hoe equipped on key 4. I'm ready to start. All right. And yeah, this is going to be it for the whole episode, but I'm going to make it interesting for you, all right? It's not going to be, I'm not just going to do this and, you know, for the entire episode and just record footage of myself chopping trees down, which isn't bad, by the way. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You know, I think that would actually probably make for fairly good YouTube content, because people like these relaxing video formats, you know. Like, I probably, if I just did this without any commentary, it would probably get more views than I'm currently getting. Seriously. And I've considered doing that, but I actually really want to talk to people. So I actually am opting in for fewer views, but I get to talk to you while I'm recording this. And today, while I'm doing this, I kind of wanted to get into my vision for this channel and what I really want to do with this going forward, because I have very substantial plans. And the reason this world is called the Prologue world is because I'm working towards establishing myself within a Minecraft hardcore mode world, from which I can then kind of convert the channel into a different kind of, you know, not more than just a Minecraft channel. I want to make this into a philosophy channel. I want to create a platform from which I can just talk to you guys about whatever's currently on my mind, you know. But it's gonna be like, I feel like I have a lot of things that I wanna talk about. And so far, I haven't been successful with my efforts in establishing a hardcore mode world, a nice stable hardcore mode world. This is my 7th attempt at doing that. And I've been thinking a lot about whether or not I want to just, you know, just in case I fail again. I'm not planning on it, okay? I'm definitely planning to make my best effort to not die. That is still my primary objective. I really want to not die, because it would be really cool, you know, if my plan worked out, how it was initially intended, and I actually managed to pull this off and get to day 100 and beyond. That would be really cool, all right? And I would really like for that to happen. However, I also really want to get around to actually making that transition to where I can actually start talking to you guys about things. Initially, from my first few attempts, I kind of immediately jumped into that and was already trying to make my episodes around, you know, trying to put a topic into it. Basically, I would think up of the topic that I would want to talk about in the episode, and I still was prioritizing talking to you guys about the gameplay itself, but then I would actually talk to you guys about specific things. And recently I've republished those videos. I kept them unlisted for a while because I figured that nobody would want to watch videos knowing that the series is over, that I've started over in another world. But I've re-uploaded these videos because I actually intend to return to those worlds in the future. And I do think that, like, I actually feel pretty good about how those videos turned out. Like, I kind of like how those conversations went, but I don't need to cut the canopy off over here, because I'm gonna chop all of this down. So, it's not, I didn't re-upload them, I just republished them. They were unlisted, and they were still available in the playlist, but nobody was watching them. But and nobody's going to be watching them currently. I'm not expecting any new views on those for the time being, until I actually get around to going back to those worlds. And it would be, at that point, it would be reincarnated hardcore mode. I would be very honest about it. I wouldn't try to deceive you and act like I'm still playing in legit hardcore mode where I haven't died yet. All right, and so yeah, I intend to return to those worlds. Now, for this world, I just started talking about that, and then I got sidetracked. What I was trying to say is, I've been thinking a lot about whether or not I'm really up for just starting over again, in case I fail again for the 7th time. And I didn't technically fail all first 6 times. I died, four times out of the 6. I mean, the other 2 times I didn't actually die. I just, I don't know. I don't want to get, I don't want to retell the story right now, because I feel like I do that way too many times. I'll talk to you guys later about those other 2 times. But anyways, I've been thinking about whether or not I'm really going to want to restart this if I die again. And currently I'm kind of leaning on the side of no, I'm not going to be willing to do that again, because I would really like to actually move on to where I'm going to be, to where I actually want to be at. I really want to actually get to talking to you guys about the things that I want to talk about, and there's a lot. I feel like I have so many things that I really want to share with the world. So many proudly ignorant opinions that I want to discuss, and I'm really hoping that to get into some lively conversations with people in the comments. And Minecraft is kind of an ideal game for that kind of format, because there's a lot of fairly repetitive, mundane tasks like this, like just chopping trees and digging dirt, or like building a tunnel or something like that, where the actual gameplay footage isn't really particularly exciting, but it's great for just talking about, taking that opportunity to just talk about things. Let's put a light up here and watch the sunset for a second. So Minecraft, like, that's why I really wanted to do this, and I really like Minecraft. I really like playing hardcore mode Minecraft in particular. So I'm just doing what I really like to do, and I figured that this would be a very good way to kind of wrap my philosophical conversations into, because then I can sort of disguise this channel as a Minecraft channel, even though I really would intend to make it more of a philosophy channel in the long run. And if I'm not going to be starting over, like, I'm kind of leaning on the side of not starting over. If I die again in this world, I'm just going to reincarnate myself, and I'm going to build a little monument at the site where I died. This is what I've done this in one other world. In one other world that I wasn't willing to part with. I just reincarnated myself, and then I built a little monument at the death site. And I made it to day 265, I believe. So, and that was kind of the record, and it's still the record holder. But I still have that world, and hilariously, I actually died again. Oh, there's a creeper over there. Good thing I noticed him. Oof. Yeah, I do have my shield equipped. I should be fine. Let's eat an apple. Yeah, let's not die to a creeper blast while I'm chopping trees down. He should notice me pretty soon here and start walking my way. And there he goes. There he goes. Let's just safely knock him off. There we go. No more around. Sometimes they spawn in groups, 3 or 4. I guess I didn't go to sleep early enough, or either that or he crawled out of a hole in the ground. There's also in the forest is very dangerous when you're starting out, when you're just chopping trees in the forest, because there's going to be cave entrances here and there that you don't notice. So they're covered up by trees, like perhaps over the, I don't know. I don't know where he got. I'm going to assume that he spawned at night, because I don't know. I don't know about where the cave entrances are. There might be cave entrances, either that or there's cave entrances. So I got to be really cautious now, knowing that that's possible. I don't think that he spawned. I guess he probably did spawn. I mean, I went to sleep right when the sun was at the horizon, so I don't think that things would spawn during that time. I didn't think I was too late going to sleep. I'm not sure, actually. I haven't really looked into it to be completely certain of that. I don't want to misinform you. Okay, well, back to the conversation I was trying to have. So yeah, the plan now is, yeah, in that other world, that I still have. I actually died a second time, pretty soon after I reincarnated myself, and then I just built another monument. I built another monument. It was like 285 days or something at that point. I managed to survive for like 20 more days after my first death, until my second death. And then since then, I haven't really played the world very much, because at that point, the sense of hardcore, the preciousness, the feeling of your life is precious, that hardcore sentiment, kind of was kind of broken for me after I died a second time, and I was on my third life at that point. But recently, I actually returned to that world, and I spent a little bit more time in it, and I think I'm going to go back to playing in it a lot more. And I'll probably make a video of 300 days in, when I get to 300 days, which is going to be very soon. And just show you guys the world at 300 days, even though I'm on my third life in that world. But where I'm getting to is, it's doable. You can do that. You can do that. If you're just a casual player, it's okay to do that. To just reincarnate, cheat with MBT editor, and just reincarnate yourself. Go on for a second hardcore mode life, and call it reincarnated hardcore mode. It still feels it still kind of preserves at least some of that sense of preciousness of that sense that you're playing in a hardcore mode world in which life is precious, in which there's something to lose still. Probably after my third life, if I fail again after the third life, I probably would convert it to a survival mode world. Actually, I'm not sure. Maybe I wouldn't. Maybe I would just go on for a fourth life and just build another monument. Why not? Why not? Because it still feels. I still like there's still like a subtle difference where, like, well, you would have to cheat to keep doing that again, and you can't just press F3 and F4 to like convert the survival mode into creative mode real quick. Like, you wouldn't be able to do that. Because I feel like when I cave into just making it a survival mode, I also end up caving into, just flying around, and, like in one world, I ended up just rebuilding a roof that got burnt down because I didn't feel like collecting all of the wood again and rebuilding a roof. It was just a big wooden roof, and I just cheated and got into creative mode and just rebuilt it, and pretended that just never happened. So if it's a survival mode world, I get tempted to cheat like that with creative mode in it. Whereas in hardcore mode, even if it's reincarnated hardcore, I probably wouldn't do that. So I still find it worthwhile, and it still feels hardcore enough to just reincarnate yourself and keep playing not as if you didn't die, but as if it still matters that you don't continue to just die over and over again. Still trying to preserve yourself as much as you freaking can. So, that's probably what I'm going to end up doing with this world. If I die, I'm not planning on it, okay? I'm still planning to survive for as long as I freaking can. But, for the time being, I think I'm ready to, if I die again in this world, I think I will be ready to accept failure for the time being. I can always try it again in the future. I could always just come back and try to go for another fresh run. But I think I'm going to want to take some time off from that. and just follow through and just continue playing this world even after I die, and just reincarnate myself and build a monument to my for my first life, and call it reincarnated hardcore mode. And I'm going to be very frank about it. You will know it's going to be in every title going forward from that point. It's not going to say casual hardcore mode Minecraft. It's going to say, reincarnated casual hardcore Minecraft. So I'm pretty sure that that's the plan now for this world, and I just wanted to be honest with you about that. That's what I intend to do. Another reason is I don't think I will ever come across a seed this good again. Like, this is literally the coolest seed that I've ever come across. Even counting the times when I would seed hunt for seeds on chunk base, even those, I had never stumbled across a seed like this by myself. I mean, I've seen seeds, seeds that other people found that were probably even cooler than this one, but this one it's mine. It's entirely, I found it, and I found it on first roll of the day, and I feel that makes it special to me. That makes this particular world very special to me, and I don't think I'm going to have it in me to just let it go and start over with Prologue World 2. I don't think I'm going to be willing to do that. So I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna keep playing this world if that happens. And it might not happen. This might be a very successful run in which I actually make it to day 100. All right, but I'm bracing for, but potentially encountering defeat, and just being all right with that. I'm bracing for it. And I'm pretty sure we're on day 3 now. I think I've slept twice. Did I already sleep twice or only once? It should be, I think it'll say 17 days played if I'm right. I'm not sure, I forgot. Let's see. No, 16 days. We're only in the 2nd day. Alright, so I actually have this day and then one more day after this. Great. I actually have another day. I still have some more time. More time to keep chopping trees. Wonderful. How wonderful. So, I also want to talk a little bit about the form, like what I actually want to talk about. Because it's going to be amateur philosophy. Like, I'm not that much of a philosopher either. Like, I don't have a philosophy degree. I haven't really even read all that many books. I wouldn't call myself a philosopher. I can't make a claim to that title yet, because I don't know shit, all right? I call myself proudly ignorant for a reason, because I don't know shit, all right? But I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. I feel like we should be proud of being able to endure that condition. I think that's basically the human condition. I think that in general, nobody knows shit, and that's just what we have to live with. And I think that we should be not be ashamed of that. And I think that there's still room for philosophy within that. There's plenty of room for philosophy even within that state of naivety. I guess I wouldn't call it naive philosophy. I would call it amateur philosophy. And really, to me, that's philosophy begins with trying to figure out what you make of the world on your own before you actually read anything, before you do any research. I think that that's how philosophy is supposed to work. You're supposed to think about what you think first, and then look into what other people have written about the subject and things like that, after you figure out what you think. And I never went beyond that stage yet. I'm still in that process of just figuring out what I think about stuff. But I've made very substantial progress in that direction. I feel like I have, I feel like I have the world figured out as far as, what I think life is all about, what I want to do, what I want to make of my own life, where I want to go with, what I want to do with my life. I feel like I have all of that figured out, and I feel like I've achieved a great sense of clarity about life, about what I want out of life, about what life is about in general, what I would advise other people to do with their lives, and I that's what I want to talk about. the things that I've come up with, and I want to share. I feel like I'm sitting on like a gold mine of great ideas that I really want to share with the world, that I really want to talk to other people about. I want to, and I don't want to, I have no problem with people being critical. I'm really looking forward to that, actually. I thrive on disagreement. I love it. I love to talk to people that disagree with me. Because to me, it's like, it's an intellectual exercise. And really, I encourage people to disagree with me. When I talk to people, I don't want them to agree with me. To me, agreement is not it's not the point of the conversation. To me, the point of a conversation is to arrive at a mutual understanding of each other's perspectives. And then you can, take that perspective into consideration and think about that, and then maybe either change your mind or not change your mind. The thing is, we as human beings, as a species, we have such limited information. Like, they don't stress this enough in school, that how little we actually know, how little we understand the world as a species. So there's very few things that we can really be certain about. Most things, you can have a fairly high level of confidence about some things, but even then, like, you won't be, it's hard to have complete 100% confidence about just about anything. Except for, like, we're good at measuring things. We can measure things and count things very well. All right, I'm going to kind of, I don't want to do that right now. I'll do that later, because this episode's going to come to an end pretty soon once that's sun. Oh no, the sun is just rising, actually. It's just rising. Okay, well, actually, all right. I guess I do have time for this. Then I'm going to chop this tree down, but I'm going to leave this one up because I like this tree. Huh. Actually, so maybe I shouldn't. All right, let's just break this wood down and then see how much of that canopy do I actually want to break down with my hoe. So yeah, where I'm getting to, what I'm trying to say. Wow, that tree really kind of goes in that direction. It's kind of grows into that other tree. All right, well, I want to prune it a little bit, at least. Where's my hoe? My hoe broke. I have a second hoe, though. It's all right. We're good. Does that still look right? Maybe I should probably put like one of these wood blocks back up. Nah, that doesn't look right. Or maybe I'll put it in that. I'll make it a directional wood block. Do something like that. Okay, now I kind of want to stick a canopy block there too, just to make it look right. Let's break this one down before it disappears. And stick that in right here. There we go. Now it looks just right. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna leave. I leave the big trees up, especially like if they look nice, if they seem like good big trees. I like to leave those up. This is kind of the pruning process. This is what every forest biome goes through in my Minecraft worlds. This is the pruning process. Okay, when I just walk around and chop down the small trees and leave the big trees up. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to people disagreeing with me. I'm really looking forward to lively conversations in the comments. Once this channel catches on, once I get to where I actually get into the philosophical conversations, and now that in my last run, in the Nameless World run, I kind of want a torch over here. In the Nameless World run, I kind of shied away from hopping into the philosophical conversations because I wasn't sure if I was going to survive in that world. So I figured that I would hold off to really get into that until I've established, until I've demonstrated proof of concept, so to speak. I still have half a day. All right, let's chop some more trees then. Perhaps this section of wood right here. I'm constantly looking around for creepers, just in case. I mean, holding my shield up just in case I have to hold the right mouse button if I hear a hiss behind me. But yeah, now that I've decided that I'm just going to continue playing this world, even if I die, that kind of opens up the stage for me to get to go ahead and start talking about things anyways, even if I haven't gotten to day 100 yet. Because it's gonna be a while before I get because doing this, I'm trying to do this once every other day, because doing this every day feels like it's too frequent, and I don't get enough time to think about what to say, think about how to what I want out of the episode. So I want to do this every other day. At that pace, it's going to be like another whole month to, or wait, actually 2 months. It's going to be two more months before I get to day 100. Because we're on episode 6 right now. So day 100 comes at episode 34. And then in episode 35, I'm going to do like a world tour and have like a celebratory, like I made it kind of episode in 35. So that's still like 29 more episodes. So yeah, that's going to be 60 days. It's going to be 2 freaking months before I get there. And I'm kind of getting a little bit impatient, all right? Because I really want to actually start talking to people about things in this channel, because that was the original intention all along. I always wanted, that was the premise of the channel. That's what I wanted to make out of this channel. I want to convert this into a philosophy channel and disguise this a Minecraft channel. All right, that's the plan. I have an agenda. I want to advocate for various things that, various thoughts that I've had. As an amateur, proudly ignorant philosopher, I have thoughts that I want to share with the world. All right, and I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be great for the intellectuals out there that really enjoy that kind of interaction. I think there are plenty of people out there that really like to talk to the creators in the comments, and I think I'll find that audience for myself. And I think there is definitely significant overlap between those people and people who play Minecraft. And maybe I'll be able to convert people that are just into Minecraft to amateur philosophers. Maybe I'll make amateur philosophers out of people who were previously merely hardcore Minecraft fans who are just watching this for the what's it called, the game footage, I guess. Maybe I'll be able to convert some of you guys into avid amateur philosophers just like me. That would be great. That'd be great. So I'll be trying to do that for sure. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. And if you have anything to say, if you want to respond to me about any of this, if let me know. If you're looking forward to this, let me know. I'm really looking forward to talking to people in the comments. That's kind of that's my favorite thing about YouTube. That's kind of what I'm most looking forward to, as far as what makes this, the reasons why I wanted to do this in the first place. I really wanted to talk to strangers on the internet, in YouTube comments, on my own platform, and that's why I'm doing this. So this is for the sake of engaging in conversation with my viewers in the comment section. That's why I'm doing this. That's why I like to encourage people to leave comments, especially if they have something substantial to say. I mean, please say anything you want, even if it's nothing really substantial. If you just want to say thank you or say that you liked what you saw, just an innocuous compliment. That's great. That's great. I will appreciate that also. But what I'm really looking forward to is people making these long, elaborate comments about the intellectual content. I'm really looking forward to that, especially if it's contrarian. If you're trying to disagree with me about something, I'm really looking forward to that. So, all right, that's about all the trees that I want to cut today. I think I've done a lot of tree chopping. That's about all. I got almost 4 stacks now, and it's almost the end of the day. I think I'm gonna keep doing this for like one more episode, because there's more trees to chop going into this direction. Basically, I want to just clear out a pathway over to the starting area from where I'm at, but I'm also running out of inventory space, so I'm thinking I'm gonna probably end up returning to the starting area just to drop things off into the chest, because I don't really want to. Well, actually, you know what? That's right. Never mind about that. No, I'm going to need to build a chest up here, and no, I'm just going to keep going from here, because I intend to build my starter house up on this promontory up there, over there. I'm just going to walk over to that spot again and sleep there. One more stick. I don't want to leave that stick behind. This is a bad idea. I don't know why I just did that. It's because I'm that anal about trying to avoid. I don't like leaving things behind, even if it's a stick. Okay, let's sleep real quick before anything spawns. Whew. Made me run for a stick. God, wouldn't it have been hilarious if I ended up getting blasted by a creeper off of the hill, right down, and then and killed on my way down. I don't know. It would have been hilarious if I died for a stick. But no, that's it. All right, I survived for another 3 days. We are now on day 19. I'm pretty sure, right? Day 19. Yeah, 18 days played, so we are on day 19. I'm holding a bed. Next episode, I'm gonna need to build a little chest here, probably clear out in this direction a little bit too, just so I can clear some space over here for like a chest and a permanent bed. I still haven't come into. Oh, there's some sheep over there. I'm gonna go over there next episode and collect some more wool. There's a little cave down here underneath. Is that a little cave? Not really. No, it's not much of a cave. No cave there. It's not a cave. Okay, I gotta bring this episode to a close. I'm really happy with having managed to keep talking this entire time. I like how the commentary turned out. I'm pretty happy with how this episode went, and I survived, and I have a whole bunch of wood now, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna keep doing this for one more episode. I'm gonna get even more wood because I'm gonna need even more wood for the starter house, my very modest little starter house that I'm gonna build out of oak planks. I'm going to do that probably in the episode after next, in episode 8. I'm going to build a starter house. That might take me several episodes, actually, as starter houses tend to take a while to build. But that's it. It's already well into day 19. I gotta call it a day now. Call it quits for the time being. Thank you for watching. If you're still with me, please let me know. It would be really cool to get a comment or two on this episode. Let me know what if you're excited about the future, the future of this channel and also the future of the world. Let me know how you feel about the future of the world. If you have anything to talk about at all, even if it's completely off topic, even if it has nothing to do at all with what I've been talking about, I'll just say whatever you want. My comment section is completely unmoderated. I make the effort to select from the default. I switch it to no moderation whatsoever for my comments, because I want people to just say whatever the heck they want, whatever the hell they want to say. All right, and I'm really looking forward to any comments that I get. All right, I'm really looking forward to chatting with you guys. And with that, that's it for the day. Thank you for watching, guys. Shadowlay, my fellas. Shadowlay.